to the fence, and that's gone.
There it is. Ace to win the set. It's caught. 20-10 touchdown.
This is going to be in the gap.
Scores on the deflection. The Andover Huskies win their first state championship.
All righty, pleasant good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, from Goodrich Field here at Anoka, where today QCTV and QCTV.org are pleased to bring you some girls lacrosse action in the non-conference between the Anoka Tornadoes, coming in with a record of 2-6, and the 8-0 Chisago Lakes Wildcats out of the Mississippi 8. Hello, everybody. I'm Tim Anderson, joined alongside a longtime lacrosse coach, coordinator, official, just kind of a jack of all trades, does everything, Tim Coleman. And Tim, interesting thing here for this 2-6 Anoka team. They have to come in today against an undefeated Chisago Lakes team. It's going to be a tough challenge. When you're the underdog, what do you kind of got to do?
Well, Tim, thank you first for having me. They need to control the ball.
Yep.
I think they really have to find a way to make sure that they are doing good, crisp passes from one another, and then really just not taking dumb penalties today. You just got to make sure that you keep all your ladies on the field for the entirety of the game, because you don't want to give a man-up situation to this powerhouse Chisago team.
Yeah, this Chisago team's been very good. They're a young team. They're led by their sophomore leading scorer, Cameron Hinch, who has 26 goals heading into today's game and has just been a force, also led by their senior Cameron Peterson, 15 goals for herself, the senior captain. This Chisago Lakes team's been able to score in bunches and should be a fun one. In goal today, Laura Carlson, the junior for Chisago Lakes. On the other side, it is Megan Holgrimson for the Anoka Tornadoes. Getting ready to go for the early draw here on a Saturday afternoon. Beautiful day, beautiful weather. Can't beat it. Anoka's going to be in the white. Chisago Lakes in the green.
We just had a little misfire there on that opening faceoff. There we go.
No, they said no.
No, that's another misfire. So we've got to make sure that catch happens right after that first face-off here.
So on the draw, it's Cameron Peterson drawing for the Chisago Lakes Wildcats. See if we finally get this one out for somebody. Finally knocked away and through, and a possession for Chisago as we get started. Riley Wahlberg couldn't handle that one for the Tornadoes, and now it's handled by Chisago as they work into the attack zone early on. Key to watch the passing early, Tim, to see kind of which teams seem a little crisper on this Saturday afternoon.
Anoka's doing a nice job of a swarm defense there, just to get it in there and find a way to slow this team down, not giving them a lot of shot opportunities right now.
Chisago, yep, content to kind of work the perimeter of this crease. Looking for a chance there for Caitlin Anderson. Anderson plays it back. It's help from Cameron Peterson there as well. Now works it around for Rambosic, Olivia Rambosic, the junior attacker. Boy, possessing the ball here are the Wildcats early on. Rambosic sends it in, shot, score! Right past Holgrimson. The patience pays off, Tim, on that first start.
Yep, they kind of worked it around that arc for quite a bit of time, but then they finally got it where she was inside the fan and was able to make a nice, real nice shot, upper left corner of that goalie. We got to find a way to keep that swarm going.
Tough to stop, too. When you get that clean look, goalie's got to try to guess, right? It's really a tough spot for them to be in.
It's a short distance. I mean, it's a short distance between letting go of that ball and into the net.
So a quick score. It's stops at the end of goals, but most of the time it's running time until the final 2 minutes. But it does stop after goals. It is 4 12-minute quarters for those of you who haven't watched a lot of lacrosse. And again, a little scrum handled by the Tornadoes, and they will pick it up and get going with it as Riley Wahlberg sends it down. Wahlberg at midfield. Now they go back. It's Lizzie Schoknecht, one of the captains. Lizzie, three-sport athlete. Anoka running with a full head of steam into the zone here, but no chance to get a shot. They work behind as it's Tana. Tana who leads the team in scoring. Tana still waiting with it. Now they've got a chance outside the arc.
But they got to get those passes. Those passes have got to be clean. We can't have that drop ball right there.
Wahlberg able to pick it up. Now it's Amaya Olsen. Olsen sees Cadence Jacobson, but then they lose the ball. Picked back up by the Wildcats, and now the Wildcats are running. They get quickly into the offensive zone, quickly back into the arc. Misfired pass that time as Evie Reddy was waiting for it. Not quite ready, though, for the ready pass. Wildcats still trying to work in. Now go behind the net. Holgrimson watching closely. Working side to side from the goal crease. Chance in front again. And an easy one.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That was a nice shot right there.
Cool little pass. Lauren Schmidt sat there ready for it. And Schmidt able to put it past Holgrimson, and that should put them up 2-0 here with 9:08 to go first quarter.
That's going to probably be her 14th goal of the season right now. 14 goals for Schmidt this year.
And that's not even going to lead. That'd be second on the team for Anoka. Anoka's had really just a few players break out and score for them this year. On the other side, there's been a host of players getting in there on the scoring for the Chisago Lakes team, scoring in bunches this season. And you're seeing why.
I mean, they came off of a 13-3 win against Mounds View for Chisago, so they score a lot of goals.
13, quite a bit. And Tim, this is really an early look for you on girls lacrosse. You've been coaching in the boys' side for a long time, but it's a different game, right? It's not. You're not going to say it's less physical because it's plenty physical, but yet it's meant to be a little more strategic. You think plays a little more like a hockey or a soccer?
Really, you can't compare boys lacrosse to girls, and not. It's just a completely different game. There's different rules. There's different ways to do things. And guess what? The boys have a bigger advantage because they have a bigger pocket. Their stick is completely different. The girls have to have way more skills than the boys for the fact of what their stick lets them do. And the girls' game is good. It is competitive.
It's a fun one to watch for sure. And this Anoka team, coached by Ellie Heinrichs, is really trying to get going and grow, using a lot of different kinds of athletes on their team. Nobody who's like a set lacrosse player. It's, players coming from volleyball, players coming from hockey, and playing lacrosse.
And that's how you grow your sport. That's how you have to grow your sport.
Chance now into the arc. Nice pass. Oh, just can't handle it over the top. And they might have had a look on goal if they were able to execute that one. Cadence Jacobson was standing right there, and if she would have got that pass, she would have had the open look. But now it's picked up by Chisago Lakes, and we're pushing the other direction again. And, man, when you get all that offense going in the arc and everybody's kind of boxed in down there, there's a lot of open field if you can swing it the other way.
Yep, and it really is those fast breaks that was a nice save by the Anoka goalie. That was a nice save.
Holgrimson had to, it looked like he just hit her, and then she stepped on the ball basically to keep it. And that's going to get lost out of bounds, and it'll be
That's an unfortunate turnover right there. It's an unfortunate turnover when the goalie should have a good, clean look coming out.
Well, you talked about that a little bit, Tim, about you got to protect the ball when you are the 2-6 team, right? You got to come out and make sure that those passes clear the zone and that you can execute those. And that's an example of that on the turnover for Anoka. Chance in front. Again, Chisago, good defense. Nope, they're going to get a whistle there right in front of the keeper.
Oh, too close to the head right there. Too close to the head. They're really trying to protect, and now she's going to get a free shot right now.
It's Linnea Carlson, freshman, going to get a free look here. Got to run at it.
Oh.
Just over the top of the net. Holgrimson might have got a piece of it.
I think she did.
Now a little scrum for it. Playing about, 6-7 yards behind the goal net.
And that was a great scoop by Chisago right there.
Who had it and lost it. Good effort in front by Kate Friedner, but then lost the ball. Picked back up by the Tornadoes. And they're going to send it ahead, over the head of Amaya Olsen, who was waiting for it at midfield. Chisago will run to get it back. Wahlberg and Jacobson give chase as well. Also Vanessa Hoover in there.
Anoka had to come up, but nope, Chisago scooped that ball. And another fast break for Chisago.
Wildcats getting what they want. You got to like what they did. Yeah, they seemed like, passing that time, a rare miss. Just as I was about to compliment how clean the passing is for the Wildcats. That's kind of the announcer's jinx there. I'll take that one. That's on me. That was Cameron Hinch, who had a little shot in front, and they score again. Boy, I'm impressed with Chisago Lakes early on. They have been really good as far as getting opportunities in front of the net. Let's see if we can take another look at who got that one. It was a little shot from number 4. Yeah, number 4 gets that one, who is Naomi Eaton.
Yep, that's her 11th on the season. That's her 11th goal this season.
She snuck that one past. Give credit. Like, that's one thing about Chisago. It seems like they just they swarm offensively, and that look comes from all kinds of different places.
And it's not just one person, and I think that's why Chisago is 8-0 right now. It's not one person scoring, because you can't find a way to just get onto one person and just cover them the whole time. Everybody on Chisago, so everybody's dangerous.
Yeah.
Everybody's dangerous on every single possession you have. So.
Yeah, so you go in thinking you could key on Hinch because she's the leading scorer. She's got 26 goals, but then all of a sudden here you get Eaton with a goal, you get Schmidt with a goal, and it's just coming now from all kinds of places. And yeah, you're right. You don't know who to guard, who to pressure.
And that just it's just hard, especially for younger teams. It's hard to not just have one person to focus on, like one big scorer. No, everybody's scoring on Chisago right now. All their offensive players are.
It's a pretty young Chisago team for being 8-0. I mean, if you look up and down their roster, there are a few seniors, obviously, but there's tons of sophomores and juniors. There's 8th graders. I mean, it's a young team, but it's a team that feels full of talent.
And if you look at their schedule, they played some really good teams. Like they beat Eastview Egan 20-4.
That's impressive.
It's impressive. So
all those speech kids on the lacrosse team, that doesn't help them over there at Eastview Egan. I guess that might be the conversation. Another chance in front. That's Hinch playing back, getting some help from Caitlin Anderson. Another chance in front.
Big save. That was a big save right there. Big shot from number 6.
Holgrimson had the chance in front. Now again, Anoka just wants to clear this out of there, but that ball is still loose, up for grabs. And now behind the net. Anoka looks like they might finally have possession of it, but good defense from the Wildcats.
Oh, they're advancing this time.
Finally able to clear it out of the zone, yes, for sure. Trying to move it up as fast as they can are the Tornadoes, trying to get some offense as it's Abby Holgrimson. Had it, lost it, might have got hit in the head maybe. Took a shot, but we're going to play on. And it's quickly brought back the other way. So we had Natalie Eaton had it, and then a whistle now as they get a quick sub here. Abby's going to come off, Abby Holgrimson for Anoka. And yeah, I wonder if she took a little shot there. And it'll get Abby Moore into the game. Abby Moore, number 27. Going to come down here and play on the near side. Fresh after that stoppage, it's Caitlin Anderson for the Wildcats. Anderson, again, moving in the middle of the field pretty freely. Works backward for Vogelsang. Ball loose in front, finally picked up by the Tornadoes. It's Kendall Rykeli. Kendall pushes ahead to Moore. Moore's going to try to scoop it up off the turf. It's up for grabs, and we get a whistle, and that's going to be for Anoka getting a chance now. They'll just pick it right up and go.
And one really nice thing about what women's lacrosse has gone to is they have a self-start. So if there's a penalty, the whistle, then they have the ability to self-start once everybody is settled.
Keeps things moving. Oh, shot score, man. How good was that? Was that Hinch? Let me look at that number. Nope, it's number 9 getting that one. Brooke Clems. And again, they just keep on coming from all directions here for the Wildcats. Look at Clem's shot. Fires it lefty.
That's her 10th goal on the season. Everybody's getting these double digits on this Chisago team.
Breaking through today. 4-0 are the Wildcats. And one thing I've noticed here too, Tim, is that it feels like the Wildcats are firing it out of different windows. You get it overhead, you're getting some side stuff, and it just makes it hard for a goalie to even see where it's coming from. It's
changing angles, and that goalie doesn't always get to see those different angles, and where that ball goes. It can rise, can be a nice rise ball, or it can drop. These are things that goalies have to prepare for it.
Oh, nice
that
shot
was
there.
a nice shot and save, I believe.
Yeah, Holgrimson's been splitting time this year with Jaden Schultz in goal. And Holgrimson's certainly been peppered here in this opening 8-9 minutes or so. She has seen a lot of action on this side of the field. And back to being patient again are the Wildcats, but again on the doorstep.
Another big save. Big save right there.
That was Clems once again getting another chance in front, and Holgrimson this time was able to swat it away.
Now let's see if we can advance and get a clear on this ball.
Yeah, Anoka needs to try to get back to spending some time in this Chisago zone. And tough pass there.
Yeah.
And again, you talked about it, Tim, in the pregame about protecting. When you're the 2-6 team, slowing the game down, holding on to the ball. And we're seeing kind of the exact opposite so far. We're seeing Chisago bring the pace to the Tornadoes, and they're the ones protecting the ball a little better.
Yep, they're using a lot. Chisago's got a lot of speed right now. And they're making the passes that Anoka is not right now.
Kelly going to pick this one up for the Tornadoes as that one was loose. Kind of a rare misfire for Chisago when they're inside the arc. And there you're going to get a whistle, and that'll keep it ahead for the Tornadoes. And Kelly will pick this right up quickly and send it down. But it blocked. Nice job getting in front that time. And another chance to push ahead for Caitlin Anderson. Anderson to the doorstep shot, and that's blocked by Holgrimson, who will step on it once again.
Another foot save. Nice foot save.
Holgrimson sends it ahead. Vanessa Hoover going to try to pick it up off the deck. Hoover's got it. Looks to center. Somehow finds its way onto Riley Wahlberg's stick. Now Cadence Jacobson. Jacobson second on the team and scoring a chance in front. Score for the Tornadoes. Cadence Jacobson gets them on the board.
That would be Caden Jacobson's 9th goal of the season, her 9th goal, and that was a very nice goal.
But you start to see what happens there, Tim, as far as when you can get some passes connected, how you can get rolling, right?
And she had some great transition movement right there. She had some great speed. She was able to beat those defenders and find a way around and get a good shot at the same time. And that's an improvement for Anoka. I mean, that's a really good bright spot.
4-1 now is the score in favor of Chisago Lakes with 1:22 left to go here, first quarter.
She got hit a little bit hard coming out of that. They kind of punished her.
She had her little the eye protection fall right off her face on that one. Yeah, she was definitely getting bumped around inside in front of the net.
And I think that is why that Anoka got possession again right off and didn't have to go to a face-off. They got possession because of that late hit.
Good clarification, yeah, because I wasn't sure about that. That's good. And so Jay Latana had a chance, but then lost it. Now it's Hinch. Hinch, good centering pass, but nobody home, and Kelly going to try to pick it up. But instead, Anoka had some help, so Kelly lost it, picked back up, and now with it, hopefully, trying to at least anyway, is Paige Dishinger trying to get it out of the zone. Now Kelly sends it ahead. Abby Holgrimson, who's back on. Kelly sends it ahead, has Vanessa Hoover. Hoover, a senior, plays backwards, goes to Kelly. Kendall works middle of the field. Took a little bump there from McKenna Olsen. And now Amaya Olsen, middle of the field. Amaya played hockey. Working back with the teammate Tana. Tana over the top. Now Olsen in front on the doorstep. That one was blocked.
That was a very nice save. Very nice save by Chisago.
Laura Carlson picks that one up. And, yeah, Amaya got a great look in front. Carlson's able to make the stop. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. So 4-1. Yeah, Chisago has the lead. We got to update our graphic there who says it's fourth quarter. If that was the case, that was a heck of a game. We'll see you later. No, 4-1. That's the end of the first quarter. Tim and I will be back to talk about it in just a moment on QCTV.
The Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce has been a staple of the cities of Andover, Anoka, Champlin, Coon Rapids, now then Oak Grove, Ramsey, and St. Francis for over 70 years. The Chamber is an invaluable resource for the business community and helps local businesses and business owners connect with their residents, enhance their credibility within the community, and build connections with other businesses. With your Chamber membership, you'll be able to attend networking events, submit articles to the Chamber magazine, be featured on QCTV's monthly program, The Chamber Report, and receive special discounts available only to Chamber members. To join the Chamber, fill out the application form on www.anokaareachamber.com and mail it to mail@anokaareachamber.com or to the Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce at 12 Bridge Square, Anoka, Minnesota, 55303.
The St. Paul Saints are back. Courtesy of our sister station CTN, we are able to bring you coverage of the St. Paul Saints. Catch live coverage of tomorrow's big league stars right here on QCTV.
Hey, welcome back here on QCTV. Tim Anderson, Tim Coleman here with you, hanging out at Goodrich Field on a Saturday. Probably the first nice Saturday we've had in about a month. But it's great weather today. Good day for lacrosse. 4-1 Chisago after the first quarter. Really impressed with the Wildcats.
I'm really impressed by the Wildcats, but the one nice bright spot that I saw that Anoka did was they moved the ball backwards. A lot of young players and a lot of young teams they always think they have to keep on moving the ball forward. You have that back pass. Use the back pass. It might open up that field a little bit more for you and have you to be able to see something a little bit more.
Yeah, especially like it's a common strategy with soccer. If you're a soccer player who's playing lacrosse, I would think that would be a natural move because that's all part of moving the pieces and using the big field to your advantage, I would guess. So now they switch ends. Pick up quickly for Tana. Tana wants to get started for the Tornadoes here in this second quarter. Ball's up for grabs inside the arc. Who's going to go get this thing? It's going to be the Wildcats who will pick it up first. Wildcats running full head of steam on the far side. They get to midfield. Good centering pass, Hinch. The only one who really didn't get in the action in that first quarter was Hinch, who is the leading scorer coming in for the Wildcats.
So I think she's going to try to open it up right here. I think this might be her big. Nope.
Good centering pass.
I think she's moving that ball around today. I think, with that, they got kind of a comfortable lead right now. She might be just trying to help her teammates and
sharing it out a little bit. Rambosic with an opportunity, and again, doing exactly what they did at the beginning, Tim, being very patient. And now Hinch with a shot. Saved by Holgrimson, and Holgrimson will pick it back up. Nice job of helping her out and feeding it was Lizzie Shoknek.
She's only got 5 seconds inside that crease to move that ball, so she's got to make that decision a little quicker.
That is one of the interesting things about this sport, too, is how they really – there's not a lot of time to think and ponder. You got to go.
Yep. But once you get into your offensive zone, you have that ability to just slow it down.
Oh, big push there as a player goes falling for the Tornadoes, and they will get the whistle. It's Tana. Tana's going to go ahead and get started right away. Get it down quickly for the Tornadoes as Anoka looking to get back into this a little bit. Down 4-1. Big bump right there.
That was a big hit right there inside the fan.
Lily Carver got hit with that one. But it looks like they let him play through, and it'll be Carlson who will pick it up for Chisago. And now getting themselves back on offense as McKenna Olsen gets it going. Olsen sees Hinch. Beautiful pass and catch there is now Hinch with an opportunity. Just outside the scoring arc right now, working their way in. Hinch yet again. Working with Rambosic. Rambosic now Schmidt. Schmidt will pick it up for the Wildcats. Guarded by Molly Chambers for the Tornadoes. Good chance in front. Turnaround shot, good save.
The Anoka goalie is stepping it up here in this second quarter.
Yeah, Holgrimson making a couple of big saves already. Little errant on that pass, looking for Lizzie Shoknek on a 20-yard clearance pass. A little dangerous.
It is dangerous once you get more than 10 yards apart.
Trying to start a big, fast break the other way, but Little bump there by the Tornadoes as once again Chisago trying to be aggressive and get inside. Couple minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Quarter moving quickly. Hinch, chance again, shot, score!
Oh, big Canadian. She crossed her arms and she was able to go the opposite direction. And that was a nice Canadian shot right there. And score from number 5.
That was really cool to see that because you had it one way, quickly flipped it and brought it out of another window. Let's take another look if we get the chance. Or if we just saw it. We might have just seen it. I might have missed the replay. But that was a great shot by Cameron Hinch, her 27th goal of the year. And you're right. Started it on one side, switched it. We talked about windows in the first quarter. Great example.
And didn't have to switch her hands. She was able to just you have to have some dexterity to be able to make that shot.
Things I don't have. I don't have the ability to do that. But that goes to show you the talent she's got as a sophomore. You start figuring out how does she have 27 goals? Right there is a great example. 5-1 Wildcats as they continue to just keep the Tornadoes at arm's length. Just when we started to kind of think the Tornadoes were finding a little mojo, finding a little momentum. So we'll have a little mishap there on the draw. We'll try it again.
I think in the end, though, they came out better. They came out better. They've held them a little bit longer than we had in the first quarter. They didn't let them score right away.
Yep.
So I'm seeing improvement by Anoka. I just think we have, just like I said earlier, you can't make the little mistakes.
Got to protect and do all those things. And Coach Ellie Heinrichs, who's young in this process, young coach for the Tornadoes, is definitely trying to build that up here. Tana, again, another young player. Tana, just a sophomore. Good chance here.
So this spot behind the net is a really kind of a safe zone. Most teams aren't going to go chase you behind the net. They may want to spend a little bit more time back there and just build some momentum, find some looks, just like now. 37 had a nice cross.
Yeah, good thought. And there's a chance for more, and there you go, just as you mentioned, Tim. A good chance for Abby Moore in front. More scores for the Tornadoes. And with 8:17 to go in the half, it's 5-2. You just talked about setting it up, and what do you get?
Yep, and I'd give 12 the assist on that one. If 12 didn't have a great pass, that goal would never have happened.
Kylie Hautala, yeah, you're right. You bring it up. A great pass to Moore, who cuts across. And we had mentioned the first cut from Annalyn Bulkey, and we liked that. But then you get Moore, who cuts across even more wide open, able to make that connection, and it's 5-2. And you're getting some players in on the act here. When you start looking at players like Abby Moore, who's a junior. Hautala, who's a sophomore. Some of these younger players for the Tornadoes stepping forward and making some things happen. Moore trying to pick it up. Back comes Tana. Jalen Tana. Jayla Tana has it now off that foul, and again, there's that quick start that you talked about in the first quarter, Tim.
But she's got to do something. See how she just drew a double team right there?
Yep. But then packed it back up, has the speed shot over the top.
Just missed that upper right corner. Just missed that.
So you're thinking that she should have maybe started that sprint faster, or maybe moved it and get a give and go?
Looked for an outlet pass. She needed to find somebody to pass to. And I just like, when you start getting swarmed that quick, you've got to find, because if you take two people, somebody's got to be open somewhere else. Trying it again.
Yep, definitely tried in front. That time the Wildcats looked ready for it.
They did, and I think it was just a little too telegraphed. I think she's got to go a little faster, and she's got to trust the people that she's playing with.
Wildcats waiting for Laura Carlson to kind of set it up. Instead, we'll go behind the net. And now the Wildcats looking to reverse direction and will go up the field with it. Full head of speed, and again.
Anoka's got to ride that just a little bit more. Not let her get that much of a clean look out.
Boy, how quickly the speed of the Wildcats are able to reverse the field. Reedy, good chance there in front.
That was a nice shot from 33. Just missed a little wide.
It's Rianne Gehring. Both sides really utilizing their roster. A lot of names. Back inside here. Here come the Wildcats. Another look in front. Chance shot. That's deflected. It's still loose in front. Quickly picked back up. It's Hinch.
Nice rebound right there.
Hinch works across the field, works it back to a center. Wildcats charging in again. This time Lizzie Shoknecht creating a little barrier, playing some defense for the Tornadoes.
There was a nice pick there by 13 for 11.
Peterson, now Hinch. Hinch gets bumped around as she ran into a triple team for the Tornadoes. Brooke Clems was there for the outlet pass if it was made available, but it wasn't. Now a free look here for
number 5.
Yep, it's Hinch, the leading scorer. Hinch, who has the 1 goal in this period. Clock running, under 6 to go. 5.5 now in this first half. Hinch makes a move, shot goes low, and Holgrimson makes the save.
Holmgren just buried the head of her stick, and that really was the key there to stop that goal.
Again, another long outlet pass from Holgrimson, and it's hard to find an open player for the Tornadoes that far down, and Clems will pick it back up. So not able to clear the zone here so far as Brooke Clems works in.
That turnover mistake is
could hurt
hurting them right now.
Wow.
That's another 2 nice saves right there.
Yeah, they got away with it. Pick back up now for the Tornadoes. If they can clear it out, it's Rye Kelly. Rye Kelly trying to get it down the field, but quickly taken right back by Caitlin Anderson. Anderson for the Wildcats. Moves in quickly. Chance in front as she walked all the way in, and Holgrimson bats it away. Reedy picks it back up for the Wildcats.
Anoka's goalie right now is keeping them in the second quarter. There are some amazing saves going on right now.
Yeah, very impressive from Holgrimson. Keeping this 5-2, keeping this close. Clems in front, shoots low, and that one goes wide, but a whistle first. What did the ref see there, Tim?
I missed it. I'm not sure who had the call. It might have been another, I think it was a shooting lane violation if I read his signal correctly.
So Clems just outside will come in with it. Tornado swarm shot. That one's blocked by Holgrimson again. Hinch picks it back up for the Wildcats. Trying to feed Caitlin Anderson once again. Or Cameron Peterson, I should say. Tornadoes finally clear it out, so they weathered that. That was a lot.
They weathered that big storm. That was just amazing what the goalkeeper did right there.
Reedy for the Wildcats.
And I really think they are frustrating the Wildcats right now. They're just not getting the shots and the looks that they think they should deserve to get. So
with how much they're executing on offense too, they outshot them in the first quarter 10-2. Did the Wildcats. Right in front, on the doorstep, great save by Holgrimson again. Clems picks back up. Oh, it's Hinch that picks it back up. Hinch, Peterson. And once again, Schmidt. Wildcats just living here in the arc. Chance in front, another shot. Holgrimson just saves it with the big fishing net. And now wants to get an outlet 30 yards down the field, and they will get it. It's picked up and sent ahead by Annalyn Bolke.
I think if Anoka can slow down some of their turnovers, I think they can get a few more opportunities in the offensive zone.
But you talked about the turnovers, and just like that, they quickly get it poked away. Dangerous centering pass, but completed for the Wildcats.
And another fast break with these Wildcats just rushing up the field.
They've got a lot of speed on the defense, and they can turn it into offense quickly. I think that's been the big difference, just the speed.
Another save.
That's up for grabs in front. Who gets it? Oh, and that'll be a poke foul here, but they'll just go ahead and get it started right away. They find a way to just survive these storms as Gretchen Pavarud. Pavarud, all-star goalie for the hockey team.
But I think the key there is they've got to start capitalizing on some of these rebounds and being the ones that are coming up with it. Anoka has to be the ones coming up with a possession.
Coming up on 1.5 minutes to go. First half, this is when you get stoppages if you need it. So 1.5 minutes to play first half. 1 goal each on this one. It's 5-2. Centering pass. Wildcats over the top. That'll go out.
And remember, whenever you have a shot go out the end zone, whoever the closest person is the one that gets the ball.
So that's the Wildcats who do pick it right back up, so they will go. Addison Libby. I take that back. It was Naomi Eaton. Naomi Eaton for the Wildcats. We come up on a minute to play. Defense for the Tornadoes, just trying to hold on here in this first half. Down 5-2, shot scored! Again, too much pressure as Olivia Rambosic gets her second, I believe, of the game. And it is 6-2.
Scoring for the Wildcats, number 27, Olivia Rambosic.
Yep, that's her second of the game. That's the seventh for her on this season. 7 goals this season. And
for Holgrimson, great second quarter here. You can't ask her to do much more. This is where eventually there's too much pressure in front.
There's just a ton of shots. I mean, it's just like her save percentage has got to be up where it needs to be. And it's like you're doing what you can as a goalie. We got to get those rebounds and move those rebounds up the field.
So they were able to kind of survive most of the onslaught of that Wildcat attack in this second quarter. They need to get one more chance if they can get a look, and they might have one here. They work themselves in quickly to the Tornadoes. They get a shot in front, but it's quickly picked up by Carlson. Not able to get a clean shot. It almost looked like it was deflected at the goalie.
It was kind of deflected at the goalie. Now what is Chisago going to do? Are they going to sit on it, or are they going to just try to do one last fast break for this?
There's your answer right there. A couple of beautiful passes. Look at how quickly they get in front. Clems with another look, and a great save by Holgrimson. Ball's loose in a scrum right in front of the net.
Anoka's got to get these rebounds. Have got to get eaten up by Anoka.
Yeah, the loose ball's gotta go. They gotta win these 50-50 battles definitely in the crease. Haven't been able to do that. Now picking it back up is Eaton. Chisago looking for one last look. 10 seconds to go. Good chance for Hinch in front. That one goes wide. And we get a stop first. 5 seconds to go in this first half.
So they're going to get a last free look here. Hopefully the goalie's got. Does the goalie got one more in before the end of the half?
We will find out. Quick shot. There's a save in front. Rebound chance. That one misses wide. And it will be the end of the half. Chisago Lakes, very impressive 8-0 team. They get lots of shots on goal, Tim. They have the 6-2 lead. Any thoughts before we go to half?
Yeah, if you look at it, this was a big thing for Anoka. They had an advantage, or not an advantage. They had the ability to slow them down. They scored 4 in the first, only 2 in the second. We are showing improvement for Anoka. Anoka's take the little wins when you can get them.
Absolutely. Let's see if they can build on it in the second half and make this thing a fun game. Chisago leads 6-2 at the break. We'll see you in a little bit on QCTV.
Oh, my favorite part as a past captain, I would have to say my favorite part would always be on our practices, getting to lead them and to instill things like discipline and grit into them, because we did conditioning, and I know it would be hard for them, but it was definitely worth it when we got to another one of my favorite parts, which would be our performances. So getting to perform for our multicultural show here at school, which is such a big hit, and then starting to perform in other places like the Anoka County Library or Wilson Elementary, just Ramsey Elementary, performances like that. Those were my favorite parts. Practices for building community and getting our performances together and actually performing. Getting to showcase to the community like, hey, this is us. You know, maybe someday when you come here, this will be here for you to join.
So I was in 7th grade, and there was like this Black History Month performance going on, and I saw a bunch of like African dance ladies like dancing on stage, and I thought that they looked really good. The dancers were really good. So once I became a freshman in high school, I decided to join. The more people that come, like that was my goal, and I still hope that more people keep coming, because we do love everybody and include everybody. So, yeah.
One of my main inspirations was 2022 seniors, Mary and Malou, but Malou's not here, and Lizzie. They were like older sisters to me, and I looked up to them like so much. So like I really like every time we practice, like I was really on point, so I could make sure that I don't disappoint them, because they were like my older sisters. They were like, "Courage, you need to do this, you need to do that." But yeah, like just being around my culture and just being around. The year, we all get like a big poster board and we all sign it, and we get individual posters and everybody signs it and write good messages about each other and how we're gonna miss each other, and it's just really cute and really heartfelt.
So every day we do have a warm-up that we get to do, and that kind of like hypes people up to like get their energy up and stuff. And if somebody's like not having a day, sometimes I'll be like, oh my God, you can sit like to the side. You don't have to partake in like the dances and stuff. And if like the dancers are like low on energy, I'll try to like raise my voice high, not to like yell at them, but like to like hype them up, to let them know like, okay guys, we need to start, get going, like get on time, get on top of it.
One, make other African people, let them know like, hey, your culture is welcome here. That's the whole point of African dance, is to let all the African cultures come together and know like, this is the school, this is the place where you're welcome. And even if you don't feel welcome in one place, you're always welcome here. Your culture is beautiful, and through dance, we will showcase that. So that's the point of African dance. That's the heart behind African dance.
Welcome viewers, my name is Leslie Waterhouse. I'm a member of the Anoka, Blaine, Coon Rapids Area League of Women Voters, a nonpartisan organization that works to inform and educate voters. Joining us today to provide voting information is Anoka County Elections Manager, Tom Hunt. Thank you, Tom, for joining us today to answer some questions on the presidential nominating primary. So will all the ballots in Minnesota be identical, regardless of where a voter lives?
Sure. So yes and no. Yes, because in this particular election, it will just be for the office of the president. So in that respect, yes, because there won't be any local or school district offices on this ballot. And the names of each candidate will also be the same as well. But I stopped short of saying identical, just mainly because if you're in precinct 1 and the candidates are candidate A, candidate B, candidate C, the next precinct over could have those names in a different order, because the names do rotate from precinct to precinct. So, okay. So I stopped short of saying identical, but for the most part, yes.
And do I have to declare my party preference to vote?
Yes. So for the presidential primary, you do need to declare your party. Now, this is done as privately as possible. We do take every measure to ensure that that preference is private. So when you go to check in on the polling place, on the poll pad, we make sure that it's turned so that no one else can see what party you choose. Mm-hmm. When we hand you your receipt, we hand it to you upside down so that nobody could see it. When you go to get your ballot, we make sure that all the ballots are together so that when the judge grabs your ballot, no one else can tell which party that they're choosing for you. So we do take every measure to try and ensure that your party preference is as private as possible. And so as far as who gets to know that information of what your party preference is, it's just the judges that are in the polling places that will help you get your ballot. And then the chair of the party for the ballot that you chose, they will be made aware of anyone who chose their party's ballot. So yes, if you do not declare your party, you cannot vote in this election.
Okay. So does the winner in Minnesota automatically get on the ballot in November?
No. So Minnesota is just a piece of the puzzle. So every other state gets to have their say as well. So it could turn out that the candidate for one of the parties
There's my microphone. There it is. Welcome back, everybody. QCTV, QCTV.org. We're ready for the second half of this one between the Chisago Lakes Wildcats and the Anoka Tornadoes. Tim Anderson, Tim Coleman with you. And 6-2, the Wildcats lead. They're 8-0 heading into today's game and have looked like an 8-0 team in the first half. They have not disappointed. I believe it was 22 shots to 4 in the first half. So that's a pretty big disparity. But the Tornadoes, I thought, hung tough. Megan Holgrimson, a great first half in the goal. Oh, good chance by Tana in front. And Jayla Tana again takes a shot in front of the net, but she scores. Not able to celebrate much because she's taking a fair amount of shots as she's put in her second goal of the day. Good job by Jayla Tana.
That's the way you come out of the half. That's the way you come out of a half against a team that's 8-0. You show them that it's your field.
Yep.
You deserve to be out here. We are going to get another free clear here because of that headshot at the end.
So that's going to give the Tornadoes a chance to maybe get a little 2-for-1 opportunity. Or maybe not, because they didn't blow the whistle. It looked like they did it first, because you're right. But
maybe not. I thought I saw a flag, and I guess I missed it.
So we will get just a regular old draw there at the Big A at midfield. 6-3, Tana picks up her second goal, which gives her now 21 on the season. And again, for a young sophomore, it's a lot for Coach Heinrichs to feel good about, having a young player who can score and be dynamic. And now the Wildcats still with that lead, keeping the Tornadoes at arm's length pretty much all day. And trying to keep them there yet again as we start this second half. A quick score to begin the second half for the Tornadoes makes it 6-3. And now here come the Wildcats trying to get themselves started here as they chase it down. A little low one that goes past Holgrimson and out of play.
But if you look at it, the Anoka goalie has a better save percentage right now than the.
Well, when you see 24 of them, yeah, you're going to have a high save percentage. But she's been very busy, but she's been up to the task.
And compared to the Chisago, I mean, she's like at about 50% right now.
Yeah, when they've been able to get some pressure on Carlson, they've been able to get some shots, and it's something the Tornadoes need to try to figure out how to sustain.
Okay, here we got another free look here.
And this is where the Tornadoes have given up quite a few of these today. Chance running in for it. A look in front. A little surprised that she didn't shoot that faster, Tim.
Yep, I think that she should have. I think she was trying to get that perfect shot, and sometimes the perfect shot's not there. You got to take the shot that's given.
Amaya Olsen bumped off a bit. Maya will pick it right back up, though. Tried to find Tana and center it, but instead it's the speed of the Wildcats as they go the other way. Good chance in front, and that's going to miss long. And then did we get another little foul as that happened?
No, I think it just went to the one out of the.
Oh, I thought they blew the whistle a little earlier. It's hard to tell.
Oh, nope. I think you're right, Tim. I think you're right. I think they did get another free look here on the outer arc. Nope, that's on the inner fan. Oh, that was a big save. Big save. I mean, this Anoka goalie is keeping this team in, it's only a 3-goal difference right now. So
yeah. And the clock's running under 10, but you had already 2 really good looks here from the Wildcats to start this third quarter. So it's nice to, you're right. With 20-some-odd shots on goal in 2 quarters plus, this thing could be 10-3. It could be 12-3.
Yep, it could. But the Anoka goalie has got to be given a lot of credit right now. But her team's got to realize that she is keeping them in this game.
So now a chance to see if they can get something going. Holgrimson had it for a minute, Abby Holgrimson, but not able to do anything with that. And now Rambosic, who has 2 goals in this one, lost it.
That was a nice turnover by a forced turnover by 39, and another head contact a little bit there.
Got to be careful with that as Abby Holgrimson tried to weave her way through. Now Abby's going to wait and see if something sets.
She's going to self-start here. She's got to make a decision quick.
Goes cross field. It's going to be Amaya Olsen. Amaya, full head of steam in the middle of the field. Olsen still racing down for the Tornadoes. Now gets inside, working towards the fan. Now works around the net.
she's moving to that X position right back there where she can quarterback, make some decisions, get some good looks back there.
And they get it started around as they, again, try to space it out, try to control the ball inside. A couple of slashes on the inside, but they're able to get that ball out. Good job on the defense again by the Wildcats.
Remember that in lacrosse, as long as you're hitting the stick, that is legal. So it's a nice little stick check when you're able to knock that ball out of your opponent's stick, but you have to make contact with the stick.
That's good clarification right there. I love hearing your deep sigh. It's the coach. The coach in you comes out when you watch these things because you see these opportunities and then the deep sigh comes out of you.
Yep, it's like oh, come on, we want something to happen here. Missed opportunities. Like right there kind of is. It's like, yep, Anoka still got it, but was that the right pass? Could you have taken it to the outside, got yourself a little bit more open prior to throwing the ball?
And when you're coaching and you have teams that are kind of young and growing, you got to find that balance between patience and how hard you push and all those kinds of things. Those are the buttons that Coach Heinrichs is trying to push right now.
Yep, and you got to teach these kids to slow the game down. Slow it. It is a fast-paced game, but if you can slow your mind down just a little bit, take a few seconds, and recover.
Tana had it in the basket and it was out. Couldn't keep it there. As I looked like Jayla had another opportunity if she would have been able to turn the corner.
Yeah, and that's the one big disadvantage that the girls have. They just don't have that deep pocket the boys have, so they don't get the same amount of control a boy's stick gives you.
You have to continue that dribble. You got to have that stick work, and there's a chance wide right there.
Another shot.
That one was wide from Rambosic.
Wait, they gave it to Anoka. The goalie hustle to the back line was impressive right there.
So the Tornadoes did get it back, and then a quick note that they switch it around the other way. Yeah, the arrow is now ref pointing the direction for Chisago Lakes.
Yeah, it was a false start, I think, by it. But see, here we go. Anoka's got to start recovering some of these
50-50 balls, right? There's a good swat on the stick, almost able to clear it, but not able to yet as Rambosic picked it back up. Good pressure there by the Tornadoes defensively as they tried to get control from Pavarud. And Gretchen Pavarud now it's going to be picked up by Abby Holgrimson. Abby, middle of the field in a little bit of a slight jog, a little faster than a jog, you could say. Able to get around the first line of defense, now working towards the back line of Chisago. Good pass.
Oh, if that would have been complete, I think we'd have had another goal right there. That was an opportunity that had to have been made.
Yeah, right there was Jacobson. Cadence Jacobson had an opportunity for the Tornadoes to get a clean look had she been able to catch that, and instead it's a wide open midfield for Chisago Lakes. Time moving quickly. Very clean third quarter here so far. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
That was a big turnover by Chisago. I mean, let's see if Anoka can capitalize on this.
Right, Kelly's been busy on that back line for Anoka. She seems to be the one that has to clear it, and they collapse on her at the middle of the field, but finally able to get it out. It's Molly Chambers. Chambers, not a lot of room to roam in the middle. This is where the Wildcats, I think, are doing a great job of just kind of swarming in the middle, Tim.
They are, and the problem with Anoka is we're not spreading out enough. We've got to get that spread just a little bit more. We're clumping a little too much.
Good chance there, and that one again misses long. And nice job by Lizzie Shokneck to win the battle to it, and she's going to get possession for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, and we had a little bit of a collision between two Anoka players running into each other.
It does feel like the space has been there for the Wildcats, and the Tornadoes have been a little bit more bunched. Now Anoka looking for room as they try to find some space just down 6-3. Addison Libby. Libby works on the near side, and there's the whistle, and they'll keep it going ahead. A self-start for Megan Yelly. Yelly inside, going to try to make a move around. Nice little move as he tried to spin towards the net, but not able to keep it. Now Amaya Olsen will race and get it. Try to reset for Anoka. Abby Moore, who has a goal in this game. Moore backs up.
And if you watch their players, they're playing with both sides. I mean, that's a good player that can play both sides of the stick. Like both left-handed and right-handed, and doesn't get forced. Big shot.
Shot wide from Amaya Olsen, and it's nice just to get a shot at it. They only had 4 shots on net in the first half, and they
scored 2 goals on that, though.
They did, and so to get a look right there was big for Amaya Olsen, and now Anoka keeps it. It's Olsen again, and once again looking to reset. Yelly trying to get a look in front. Good job of collapsing by the Wildcats defensively. Not much on that one as Carlson was able to pick it up. 3 minutes we come up on here in this third quarter. Tornado's got the 1 goal in this quarter with Tana picking it up 30 seconds in. Wildcats have had some chances like they've had every quarter in this game. Good chance again in front. And they put that one through. Beautiful pass.
13 from 5.
And Evie Reedy's able to get the goal and a beautiful feed from Cameron Hinch. And that will be the 7-3 lead. They push it back to 4 goals. That's been the largest lead all day. 2:54 to go, third quarter. And
that was Evie's 12th goal of the season.
Yeah, 12th goal. I think now 10 assists for Cameron Hinch on the season because I think she's got a couple of those today.
She's got a couple today.
And just, again, a very impressive offensive performance. Guy walking by with a big nacho plate in front of me, and I'm jealous.
You're jealous of the nachos?
I'm very jealous. It looks like a delightful bowl of nachos.
The nachos with some pulled pork?
Yeah, it looks like it weighs 6 pounds. I'm not sure.
Might not be good for your golf game.
Might not be good for me. I might feel a little sleepy after the round, which is something you get very concerned about. Good poke there in front. Tornado's able to get it back. Tornadoes now know there's been urgency the entire day, but now you really are chasing the 4-goal margin again. And again, it just swarming. Reedy picking it up, and she's had a fine game today for the Wildcats. That one's sent down. It'll be picked up by Cadence Jacobson. Cadence will run with it on the far side for the Tornadoes. Once again, the numbers aren't there, and lost it. Picked it back up. Jacobson still has it middle of the field. Now working in. Now sees an opening shot. That one's kicked away by Carlson in a great save.
This Chisago goalie has really stepped it up in the third quarter.
Yeah, she's seen some chances.
She's made a few more saves than she did in the first 2. So sometimes with a goalie, it's easier if you get a few more shots and you get to touch the ball a little bit more.
I think that's part of it, isn't it? Like just when you're sitting there and you're not being pressured as much, I think you can get a little
lackadaisical.
Maybe so. And Holgrimson, who's had to be on her toes the entire time, it's a huge difference, I would argue. Full day of lacrosse here at Goodrich. We won't be here for all of it. We're just here doing the girls' game today, but there's boys' action later tonight. If you're somebody watching this live on QCTV and you're like, I want to get out and do something on a Saturday, why don't you come on out here to Goodrich?
And there's some good food trucks.
There's food here. I just talked about the 6-pound nachos I just looked at. There's a lot going on. Ball's loose, little scrum here. Tornadoes trying to win these 50-50 battles, right? That's the thing.
And guess what? They have done such a better job coming out of this halftime.
Yeah.
And in this third quarter, they've gotten more ground balls. They've won more of the battles today. And we have number 12. I think we're seeing our first full-on penalty for the day, not just a simple infraction. I believe we saw our first card for the day. Yep, we do. I believe that's
12 for Anoka, right?
No, Chisago.
12 for Chisago. Let's see if we can figure out who that would be. It would be
actually,
no, maybe not 12.
I think it's 8. I think it's Caitlin Anderson got that.
Yeah, Caitlin Anderson.
Okay, so that means this is going to be the first time all day that we actually see a man advantage for Anoka. Let's see if they can capitalize on this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And there is just, trying to do my math on the other side. There does seem to be some open field here for the Tornadoes as they try to work towards the middle once again.
If they can capitalize on this, they're going into the fourth quarter with a man advantage.
3 seconds, though, to go in this quarter, and they're not going to get a shot before the end of it. And that will do it. Third quarter in the books, and if you threw out the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game where Chisago came out hot, it's been a pretty interesting matchup. 7-3, Chisago leads. We'll get Tim's thoughts in the fourth quarter for you right next on QCTV.
Connecting communities through local programming valued by residents. QCTV provides information on city government, local sports, and community activities for the cities of Andover, Anoka, Champlin, and Ramsey. We are engaging with the community. We are collaborating for success. We are innovating for impact. Thank you for watching QCTV.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to QCTV, QCTV.org. Tim Anderson, Tim Coleman here with you. Getting set for the start of the fourth quarter, 7-3. Chisago Lakes leads over the Anoka Tornadoes. It's been a fun one to watch here for this Chisago team that's been undefeated. Anoka 2-6 coming in, but I thought they fought well. Take a look at the Northwest Suburban Conference standings heading into today's game. You can see Anoka 1-5 in conference play. Champlin Park and Maple Grove, Centennial looking pretty good up at the top.
I mean, Maple Grove's always got a good team. They really do have probably one of your better teams out there, and so does Champlin Park. But if we come back and look at these goalies, let's just compare these goalies really quick. Chisago Lakes is, our Anoka goalie is 71% save percent rate compared to the Chisago Lakes goalie, which is only at 57.
So the opportunities when they're there have been good for the Tornadoes.
Yep.
The problem is they just haven't had a lot of them.
Yep.
There's only been about 7 shots on goals.
Yep.
And when you throw that against 30-some-odd shots on the other side, that becomes a bit problematic. Tornadoes want to get started quickly, though, as they did in the third quarter. They got the quick goal from Jay Latana, and now they want to try to see if they can strike quickly here in the fourth, and they have to because they're chasing 4. Amaya Olson.
They're chasing 4, and they have a man advantage, or a person advantage.
Great
right
chance
now.
there, and no, just missed wide. That was a great look, though, from Olson, as Olson was looking for Jacobson, who was cutting across.
They're starting to move that ball around, or start giving some movement, doing some slides, some things like that they need to be doing. Now they need to get the ball back.
I scratched that. It was Bella Weiss who had the opportunity in front. Haven't had a chance to call her name today, so in here to start this fourth quarter. Under 11 to play. Picked up there on the corner. As you can see, there's Caitlin Anderson.
Okay, Anoka is going to get their first yellow card of the day. First yellow card of the day. Chisago Lakes is going to go up with a man advantage.
So they will
actually momentarily. They have to wait for the possession or the clock to start, and Anoka is coming out of the box.
Chisago comes back in. They bring their one back on, And now it's an opportunity for the Wildcats. Hinch. Good feed, good chance in front. Just missed to the wide.
Another save.
Just missed wide. Holgrimson was able to get the big net on it, and we get a whistle. Did they get it? Was it right on the line? Let's see what they say here. Ref, I think, is looking at something on, was it near the goal crease? What, did it cross the line? Not sure, but they're going to look at it. Lacrosse referees wearing visors, which is a very classy look. Wouldn't mind seeing more of that. Did they give, what did they call here?
I am not sure what they called.
I'm trying to figure this out. I mean, they have players retreating for Chisago and for Anoka here to a certain extent. Yeah, it looks like, did they
Anoka got another penalty. Remember, this is what we were talking about earlier.
Is this what they called? Okay, all right. So it does look like a pretty open field right now. Not a lot of white jerseys on the field here. So they'll face off in the center, but they're facing off in the center here for this one. So did they give a goal? No.
No, they didn't.
So they didn't. There's nothing on the screen, nothing on the board here that says that. Oh, they.
Shot, save again. Shot, save again.
Yep, they did give a goal. So they did rule that save that Holgrimson had as a goal, as they gave it to Cameron Peterson. So Peterson gets that goal. It's 8-3 as we update that. So apparently that kick save right at the end, the ball might have just squeaked past across the line. And the referees converge, talk about it, and give the goal to Cameron Peterson. And this game that was zipping along now feels like it's kind of stopped.
The one thing about women's lacrosse is you do not, unlike hockey where you get out after a goal, you do not. You are in the box until your time is up.
Ball sent ahead here for the Tornadoes. They have it. And it's just getting kicked around the turf. Can the Tornadoes pick it up? No, they get a little whistle here first. Might be a hold on the Wildcats, and it'll stay with Anoka. Anoka looking to try to strike quickly, down 8-3. Clock is moving. We come up on 9 minutes to play in the game.
Clock is moving, but realistically, it's more of a time that you might want to stall out here. Keep possession, play on the outside, kill those 2 penalties so you can get all your players back on the field and be as productive as possible with the last few minutes of the game.
Definitely going to try to see if they can pick up a late goal. Coach Heinrich's trying to shout some instructions. That pass errant, and it'll be a turnover, and it'll give the Wildcats a lot of open field here in the middle. Clems for the Wildcats.
Anoka just got one back out of the box.
So one still standing there. It looks like it might be Moore who is standing and waiting to maybe get back in for the Tornadoes. Eight 8-3 Wildcats.
It's all about a possession game right now.
Holgrimson picks up the loose ball.
Who can hold possession for the rest of this game? Anoka needs to put it back in the net. Chisago just needs to slow it down. And no, I believe there was a timeout being called there.
Maybe so. Ellie Heinrichs wants to see if they can talk it over. That's probably the first 30-yard completion I've seen from the goalkeeper out. That outlet pass that they've tried to do it a number of times, and it's never really connected. That time it did. You get another look here at the last opportunity in front. I'm trying to see if we can see this goal. Yeah, it might have just snuck. Yeah, right there it looked like.
Is there a hole in the net?
Yeah, see, that's
how
the
did
question.
It get on the outside?
Yeah, either it skipped through to the outside, but that was what the ref immediately you saw point to that.
Yep.
And as if to say that from his angle, it looked like he saw that thing maybe go through. And we're up here, so it's even on that replay, it was sort of hard to see it.
We can't see it. And
let's see if we can look one more time as they zoom it in. Good job by our guy. Yeah, it did.
Yep.
That's good right there. Yep. 100%.
Yep. That was a good goal right there.
Nice job by our camera guys to zoom in on that and give us a chance to see that thing just sneak in. And you're right, it must have just snuck out the other side.
Yep.
And that's where they get the goal. So good job by the official to see that, because from our vantage point it was difficult. Schedule coming up here for the Tornadoes: at Rogers, then Totino Grace St. Anthony, then Robbinsdale Cooper, Armstrong Cooper, and Mounds View to close out here over the next couple of weeks. Getting towards graduation, it's right around the corner. Last day for seniors, May 31st here in Anoka.
This spring season probably one of the fastest seasons. I mean, we've had a big, huge advantage this year. We've had sunshine, we've had warm weather. All the games have gotten in. We're not seeing that, but they only get to play 13 games in their season.
Yeah, it's fast.
I mean, compared to basketball, compared to hockey, it is just a fast season.
St. Croix Prep for Chisago is next. At St. Croix Prep, home to Monticello, Forest Lake.
Oh, they're going to go back to my hometown.
Hometown, hanging out with you guys. Hanging out with your folks. And then finish it off with St. Michael Albertville at home. And then here's our upcoming broadcast schedule on QCTV while we have a minute. Some boys lacrosse coming up, Providence Academy in Champlain Park. And then some baseball as Moorhead will come all the way down and take on Coach Anderson's team over at Andover. Girls lacrosse, we're back at it. Maple Grove, that very good Maple Grove team, as you mentioned, Tim, will take on Andover, and then we close with some baseball. Chanhassen and Champlain Park here over the next couple weeks, plus all that section coverage that you will see here on QCTV. Take us into the summer schedule where we do some town ball. The sports never stop here at QCTV. You know that. So we wait, and we'll get started fresh off that timeout. 7:56 to go.
Oh, yep. Nice recovery from Anoka right there.
Abby Moore able to start with that. They get it back, and they'll keep it for Addison Libby. Libby finds Tana. Again, the Wildcats swarm the midfield so well.
And she was able to weave her way through there and get out and get into some open space.
Yeah, Rye Kelly able to keep it moving. Goes back to Amaya Olson. Amaya on the far side.
So he's going to move back into that XY position, or that X. Actually, that's the Y position right there. Try to find a space to go. Oh, they're going to give her all the way coming around on that.
And caught out of the air by Carlson somehow into the glove. Olsen got the look she wanted.
Yep.
And Carlson was able to just glove it away. Tornadoes get it right back. Moore trying to work her way in.
Oh, a hockey shot right there by 23. Hockey shot by 23. Just kind of.
That's Amaya's game right there, a hockey player. Not surprised by that. Wildcats will look to clear out yet again. And this is where, again, they're so good. They got that speed, and they're able to find the open space, and there's just so much room to run in the middle of the field.
If we saw that run by 10, she had a second gear. She had, just a second gear to make that happen.
Faster than both you and me, running at about 50%, was McKenna Olsen.
Okay, Anoka got the ball back. Let's see if we can get a good clear.
Quickly, it'll be a quick start here for the Tornadoes, and they get it moving. Lizzie Schoknecht trying to pick up the loose ball, still on the turf. Finally picked up and grabbed by Weiss. Now Bella Weiss, who again all over her, is the middle of the field. The defense for Chisago has been fantastic in this game. Zoe Nash playing some good defense. Now Lizzie Schoknecht. Lizzie able to find an outlet pass in the middle. Trying to turn the corner here, if possible, is Lily Carver. But Carver not able to get there. And look at how fast the Wildcats turn it back around the other way. 5.5 to go in this one. Good chance in front. If that would have been caught cleanly, it would have been a wide open look. And as it is, Holgrimson picks it up. Holgrimson finds the outlet and gets it to Libby. And now Amaya Olsen.
We're starting to run out of time here. We've just got to press.
And that's where, no doubt, a little bit of a panic button getting set here for the Tornadoes, as they are going to look for some quick scores.
We're getting some better ground balls in this fourth quarter.
Jacobson can't keep that one on the stick, and quick whistle there, and Wildcats will get the free look the other way under 5. They had that wide open look, though, right in front from Linnea Carlson. Just wasn't able to get it past Holgrimson on that last one. But you got to really like what they've got. Another chance by Carlson. Good job on the defense for the Tornadoes to not allow that one to get through. 8-3. Wildcats looking for more. Schmidt, little screen there. Beautiful little screen from Kate Friedner. Now Hinch. Hinch backs it up. Couple of moves there. Catch in the middle. Shot on goal. Good save there.
Nice
Block
save.
Deflected. Ball's loose, though.
That might have hurt the goalie a little on that one.
Yeah,
I think that hit a hand.
I was going to say, you can be as padded as you want. It's a very heavy ball. It'll hurt if you catch a spot.
That's why I still don't understand why the girls aren't wearing any form of helmet or anything like that.
Yeah. It's been the long debate. If you ask all the athletes at the high school, they'll always say, well, why is it the guys get to look like gladiators and with these big helmets and we are not?
I'm thinking as we go here, it's going to progress to,
Good chance in front. Good shot. And a big goal for the Tornadoes as they get one from Cadence Jacobson.
Was that Jacobson's or 23?
Or maybe you're right. It could have been. I thought it was Jacobson, but it had to have been because it wouldn't have been a Maya Olsen. It is Jacobson.
That's her second on the day.
So they get the players who've been their goal scorers, Tana and Jacobson, 2 goals each, and they have 4 goals in the game as a team. So no surprise there. Cadence Jacobson gets her 10th of the season. This is where they're going to need to go forward, Tim, is finding that third or fourth scorer.
Yes,
somebody who can step in and get it, pick up one for them here and there. Abby Moore has one today, but they could use more.
I mean, it's just that's really what it has to come down to. You have to spread those goals out, and so nobody can just capitalize on one player.
8-4, the score. Breaking out is Anderson.
I think Jayla only has one today.
You're right. Jayla has one. I misspoke. You're right. Jayla has the 1 goal. Abby Moore with the goal, 2 from Jacobson.
Yep. I mean, that was Abby Moore's first goal of the season.
So it's nice when they can get that, but they're going to need a lot more of that, I think, going forward. Those contributions.
They've got to find some scorers going into sections. And they got 4 good games to figure out what they're going to do.
It's going to be something for Coach Ellie Heinrichs. I'm sure it's a conversation piece for her and her coaching staff about, how do we find more scoring?
Find more scoring, find more trust. Nice ground ball right there.
We talked about winning these 50-50 battles on the ground, and Chisago's won the most of them today, obviously, but these are the little things that will help the Tornadoes improve, is grabbing a couple of these late in the game.
Anoka's got to get a little stronger on when they get stick checked. They got to be able to take that check a little bit more and hold on to possession.
Chisago now looking to maybe hold on a little longer here, run a little bit more clock on now I get an opening here. Lauren Schmidt's like, well, if I'm going to get a look, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to score. Lauren Schmidt puts it away for the Wildcats, and with 1:53 to go in the game, it'll be 9-4.
That's Schmidt's second goal of the day.
So Lauren Schmidt, and again, we talked about that. The Wildcats don't have that issue. The Tornadoes seem to be short on scorers. I feel like the Wildcats have it from all sorts of directions. They're able to get contributions from 5-6 players.
Not just 6, 7.
7
players today. 7 different players scored goals today. So, I mean, that really, when you have a team that 7 people can score goals for you, a couple with multiple goals, that's impressive.
And that matches the statistics coming into the game, where you started to look up and down their roster, and you're seeing all the contributions from so many different players who are finding their way to 8-9 goals. I mean, that gives you a lot of freedom. It's a good job by Coach Brent Eaton, who's done, I think, just a fine job with this team.
Yeah.
Under 2 to go. Wildcats have it. Looking to close things down here at Goodrich. Get to 9-0. Another chance in front, little bounce ball in front of Holgrimson, but it's going to go away wide.
That bounce shot's nice. The goalie has to react to not just where the shot's coming, but also that bounce. If that bounce
Yeah,
takes
we
a
haven't
weird...
seen much of that today. Nobody's really tried that. That's kind of a cool one. Another chance in front, looking to spray one over the top.
Nice little deflection save there.
And again, they're always guarding on Holgrimson, too, forcing her to throw it over the top. Nice completion there to Abby Holgrimson. Abby takes it across midfield for the Tornadoes. We get to a minute to go. Chisago's going to get to 9-0 on this one. Been a very good season. Holgrimson inside. That one goes wide. And Amaya Olsen will run it down. That, of course, stoppages here in the last 2 minutes.
So what can we do here? Can Anoka put one more goal into this?
Yeah, I think that gives a little confidence boost. Amaya Olsen, of course, a senior who's got it behind the net, has 1 goal on the season. If you're a senior, you want to get as many goals as you can get. You're almost done. Little poke from behind.
Oh, that was a nice stick check by 11.
And, of course, I always got to shout out to Maya. Maya I was her pick for teacher appreciation during the hockey season this year. Yes,
Were
so of
you?
course,
That's a fun honor as a teacher to have.
I love that.
Because, somebody cares.
Maya also was like, oh, you're coming on Saturday? That's too bad. And I was like, why would you do that? It's like, well, because I don't want you there on a Saturday.
But as teachers, we should shout out to teachers because this was Teacher
Appreciation Week, 100%. And got a shout out when the students did a great job this week. At a lot of school, I talked to a lot of teachers this week. Students really showing the love. Really, really a nice week. Love Teacher Appreciation Week. Good show, man. That was easy. Boy, that was probably the smoothest.
It was the smoothest, and I was actually hoping because this would have been the first time Chisago would have been held under 10.
Yeah.
There was a bit they've won most games scoring anywhere between. Actually, this is probably going to be their lowest scoring game that the least amount of goals they scored all season.
Rambosa gets her 3rd, I believe, of the night on that goal. It gets them to 10 for the game. Or 9, I should say. It's 9-4. Oh, now it is 10-4. 10-4. Now it is 10-4. You're right. The scoreboard wasn't updated right away.
Yep.
10-4 is the score. 2.6 seconds to go. It was almost like they knew, Tim. They knew that they needed that 10th goal.
Yep. But Anoka's goalie has got to be praised like nobody's business because most of the time, they've scored 20 goals. They scored 20 goals against Eastview Egan. They scored 15 goals against Rogers. They scored 19 goals against Big Lake. And the girls today, they scored 4 goals.
Yeah.
They scored 4 goals. So, that's got to be something to be proud of.
Yeah, 10-4. This was a really nice performance. And some positives for Coach Ellie Heinrich's team. There's a lot of stuff that they can build on here, but a great performance by Chisago Lakes to get to 10 goals. They get their 9th win of the season. They're 9-0. They had about 30 plus shots on net today, almost 40 shots on goal. Offensively, they are as dialed as any team you're going to see.
Yep.
And they're young. They're super young.
Yep.
So this Chisago team is going to be really good for a long time.
Yep, we're going to see them for many years to come.
Oh, man, that's something for you to think about in your neck of the woods of Forest Lake. There's some thoughts. My thanks to the crew at QCTV. What a great job by Ryan, by Mark in the truck. Mark handling the direction today. Great job by him. And a great job by our entire crew for putting all the work in that they did today on a Saturday at Goodrich Field. On behalf of Tim Coleman, my guy Tim, great job. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks for having me. It's been a great pleasure.
It was a lot of fun. For everybody involved at QCTV, thanks for watching. I'm Tim Anderson saying keep your head up. We'll see you next time.